Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of our Time Loop Pathfinder game. Where we last left off, the party made their way through the end of a camp of orcs and goblins. Got back to investigated the camp. Found what seemed to be potentially part of a ritual circle that they could not identify. Got back to their wagon and made their way to the dig site. Upon reaching it, some story was given that did not seem to initially be gaining them entry, as it conflicted with some facts that the people of the dig site had. But after a charm spell was cast and the story was reframed with the new person that arrived, it was believable enough that the spells would just smooth over the cracks. And so they have made their way inside.
Oh yeah, I did cast it.
Or at least should be aware that it's most likely that people who could actually identify them as these people definitely don't belong here will be arriving tomorrow. Despite how the board is set up for the ability to sing, it is fairly late in the evening. And while I have tried to prepare some more, it's not as much as I'd like, and I'm definitely behind on names. For that, I apologize.
Oh, names are important, aren't they?
But with that said, I think you were being led to more or less see some basics and get some lodging by Gilter here. The one you currently have charmed.
Yay!
It's fine. It'll last like 10 minutes or something.
An hour.
An hour.
I mean, probably like 50 minutes at this point.
We're definitely not going to burn through that, like, really fast.
So, do you try and ask questions, kind of veer off topics, or do you try and just follow through and let him get you settled in for the evening?
Was he giving us the tour?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure how in-depth we want to do that or not.
Well, I mean, we're gonna need to, like, we expect the tour to kind of show us, like, the major things, and he's going to be, if we're, like, representatives of an investor, he's definitely going to point out, like, what's going well with the project, so we'd be given an understanding of, like, what is happening.
Okay. And I'll give you the best overview I can. Not all of this is properly displayed, but we work with what we got. So, I'll take you through, pointing out that the tent in the southeast corner, this one over here, is the command tent, where you expect you'll be spending most of your time. We of course have the dig site under that large magic monstrosity in the middle there, trying to make sure that any one or anything flying over doesn't take interest.
I'm sure they won't take interest in a giant building in the middle of nowhere.
Magical monstrosity?
The tent.
I mean, I figured it was the tent, but it's magical. That's
How else would you hold up such a large structure?
I mean, things on the inside.
Over a
There's a
dig
large
site?
hole in the middle. There's not exactly a place to put supports.
Over a dig site?
There could be very large struts.
Very.
I don't
and
know.
they
That's
would-
why we're here.
That is why we're here. Show us the hole.
I suppose I can. Probably best wait for that till morning, but don't see why not.
Is there work going on at night or no?
No, it's
Well,
just.
Then it's the perfect time to look when we're not, getting in anyone's way.
Yes, but you've just had quite the harrowing experience. I thought you might want to be more well rested and cleaned up from your ordeal.
I think that a few moments of what we're supposed to be doing will help to settle the nerves. Don't you agree?
It's your time. I'll take you in and more or less kind of pull off to the edge here. There's not much you can see for up here, and it's my understanding that even once it's yourselves, shouldn't be going down without more armed supervision. But we have made our way down to the structure below. Seems to be some sort of large tower, from what I'm told. Haven't been down there myself.
Scrapsy.
Shoot, I was gonna say something.
Scrapsy.
Oh, armed guards? Is it dangerous down there?
Well, the first few who went down didn't come back, so we're inclined to say yes.
Has someone been down since?
Yes, it seemed fine, but there's still.
Okay.
I think it was 4 missing? Might have been 3.
Who would have the information on who went missing and who should be in the dig site and who shouldn't?
If you want the best details, you should be able to get them when Landimir arrives. He's rather in charge of the project, but for on-site information, it might just take a minute for those of here to compile relevant information. There's quite a bit going on, and that was dealt with a few days ago, so there's been some other work that's piled up since.
And the structure itself. How many have
like I
seen
said,
it?
Dozen maybe, including guards.
Do you have their names?
Keep asking me for names, man.
I'm not asking you for them, I'm asking if someone has them.
You could just say he rattles off a list of names.
No, I'm not asking for. I
Yeah.
literally don't want. My character doesn't want the names right now. He wants to know that someone knows who has seen the structure and can point them out if he needs them.
Yes, I'm sure that can be pointed out.
These names will mean nothing to my character right now.
There's not much. I don't have most of the personnel details myself, but I'm sure you will find what you need in the command tent I mentioned previously. Though we would appreciate you keep the missing persons to yourselves.
And the person directly overseeing the project, that's this Landimir you mentioned?
Well, directly overseeing might not be entirely accurate. He's certainly in charge, though. He's been in the city for a few days.
So he's not here right now.
He's not here right now, but he should be arriving tomorrow.
Very well.
What do we know about what's actually happening here?
There's a dig site. They found something, and this Thad McDane guy has first dibs on it, or is giving them money to have first dibs on it.
First dibs on things that get recovered from the site.
Yeah, I think that's about.
So we don't know any specifics.
Oh, and also that they're sending people that they recruit via some like community outreach thing here to work. I think.
But we don't know any specifics about like the actual dig.
I don't think so.
The most you know is there's a dig site of a ruin of some form that they expect, or at least they told their investors, they expect to have treasure or artifacts, things of that nature. How reliable that is not guaranteed, since it was a potential investor. Now, Kelly lines may get fed that particular individual.
Well, as long as it's not some ancient ruin of a gathering place of an order of assassins that doesn't exist any longer, it should be fine.
The hesitation.
No, that's Derek's, not He's referencing a thing that I've been pirating names from recently.
I see.
I'm just poking at him.
So rude. How woo.
Yeah, I'm supposed to clarify, lovingly taking names from. Excuse me.
At this time, has anything been physically recovered? Anything of value taken from the site?
Done a few artifacts recovered from some a couple of the chambers. I haven't been permitted to see them myself.
But someone has the record of what those are.
Yes, I think the physical items themselves are still here, but I am unsure as to where.
Has anything been taken off-site, as in back to the city or beyond?
If it has, I have not been made aware.
For the moment, let us assume that you know all of these things, and that if you say it should still be here, then we should still find it here.
Indeed. Are there any further questions or points of interest you'd particularly like to see?
Yes, 2 questions. How many workers do you have on site, and do they live here at all times during the project?
I do live here. I think we have around, well, it was about 4 dozen now. I think it's closer to 20 with the, those missing and all.
You said 4 people went missing. The difference between 4 dozen and 20 is 28.
My brain...
2 dozen?
Yeah, I meant to say 2
Got
dozen.
it.
Ignore that. That was a Derek flub.
Like, damn, 28 people have gone missing?
People.
Yeah, my brain failed to convert dozen correctly.
Okay.
I initially only got up like an hour ago. Very tired.
28. 20 people. Alright. then.
Does that include said armored guards or just the people working the dig?
That's just the dig workers. In total, I think it's
4 dozen.
somewhere between 30 and 40.
Quite a lot of guards.
Well, we weren't
I
expecting
suppose with how
some amount of
valuable-
trouble, but we're also extracting valuables in the middle of nowhere. This place is walled for a reason.
Yes. That does make lots of sense.
I mean, protect your investment after all.
What do you say?
I mean, that we have to protect your, or I guess you could say your lord's investment after all.
Yes. You do seem to be doing quite a lovely job of that.
We'll find that he's quite appreciative of such efforts taken on his behalf. Alright, well, I've got nothing further. We could rest here. There is a place for that.
Yes. We don't have much in the way of luxury, but I make sure that you have a tent to yourselves. It's the best we can offer.
Please show us to it.
He looks relieved at that. Kind of had been expecting whatchamacallit,
A fuss about
Some
the
dis- yeah, a
lodgings.
fuss, some displeasure about the roughing it, especially by higher class standards.
A dispute?
Bitching. That was the word I was looking for.
Bitching.
Where Derek was looking for.
Well, I am known to do a bit of the old bitch. I fell in the hole. I'm back.
So, while it's not all built, the stretch of road that is actual road and doesn't have tents on it, over here on the southern edge, is where you can go to find food. Your tent will be in the northwest quarter. They will apologize for it not being particularly conveniently placed, but it's the only one that had few enough occupants they could remove them on short notice.
And the rich kick out the poor once again.
Obviously.
Unless you have additional questions or things for him, he will make his way out. This whole process taking, let's say, about 30 minutes from when the spell is
Excellent.
cast.
That way he's not near us when his charm wears off.
Precisely. I am going to suggest we cast Detect Magic in here. Not that it's necessarily going to help us very much.
Hey, I
because
have a
don't
spell by
think-
that name.
I don't think that our rank is high enough to see past any illusions that they might have, but it's better than nothing. Because we need to talk about what just happened
Yeah, they're probably silver.
and what might happen in the next 30 minutes or so.
A riot,
20
probably.
minutes or so.
Alright, detect magic. Boo! That's the sound my spell makes.
So you send out your little sonar ping. My understanding it just tells you if magic is present.
That's not me.
Correct.
Alright, magic is present.
I'm not that
Goody.
one. I'm this one.
Well, I mean, I figured we'd both be casting
Oh, I thought you didn't have it. I have it.
various points. No, I have it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no, you're right.
You
I
hadn't
think I don't have
prepared it last time.
Yeah.
It's the
you're
same day.
No, it's not the same day, but I think I still don't have it prepared.
It is the same day.
No,
haven't
because I
rested
had
yet.
the. No, I know. I mean, we've rested since the goblin encampment,
Yeah, you have.
Oh my
which is
god.
when
For
I
sure.
didn't have it. But I think I still would have not prepared it again. Probably. Hang on, let me see what my alternatives are. Yeah, no, I did want message still.
Okay. Well, ping. There is magic present. Where is the magic? What direction is the magic from me?
I don't. Does it give you that information?
I don't know. Let me see.
From my
No,
understanding,
it
it
is
literally is just
just-
magic present.
Yeah, it is just presence or absence.
But it could be the magic that's just holding up the tent.
I mean, that one looks much more physically plausible. It's got supports and the like.
Do want to try and specifically seek out the source of the magic. Try going to the very end of one side of the tent and casting it and repeating on the other side.
Yeah, it's too bad I can't do with detect magic what I can do with my healing emanation. Turn it into a cone.
Well, no way to
Yeah.
focus it.
Alright, I'll do corner.
Don't worry, eventually you'll be able to.
In
To remind
the
myself
corner
of
now.
the-
Close enough. Don't ask me where I went because I don't know.
You're in the corner. You're just on the roof.
Okay. Anyway. Ping.
Eventually you'll be able to learn the rank of the most powerful magical effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be able
Alright.
to pinpoint
You
the
still
source.
detect magic.
Okay. I'm gonna do another ping from over in this corner.
You still detect magic.
Hey.
Okay.
I can feel it all around us.
Oh, I have Read Aura. I'm gonna cast Read Aura on the tent.
I'm on the roof now.
Okay. You can
Takes a
tell me what
minute.
that does.
Takes a minute after the cast. I know whether the item is magical, and I or anyone around me gains a +2 that I advise on it, rather, gains a +2 circumstance bonus to identify magic. If it is illusory, I detect this only if the effect's rank is lower than that of Read Aura.
Alright. The tent does seem to be magical.
Okay, cool. Why not? Let's identify magic too. How does this work?
I believe you pick one of the skills related to magical disciplines to roll, and you roll it.
Sounds good. We're gonna go with Arcana. Sorry, I just wanna read it. If I can find it. Oh, right. Goody. That takes 10 minutes to identify also. Great. Okay. We are very quickly running out of time on this.
I told you what happened.
Ah, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. It's fine. That's an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably arcane magic.
Sounds great.
Good thing I know
Alright.
all about arcane magic.
Well, we're gonna just hope that they don't have a thing, because we need to talk. How out of the ordinary do we think we just caused him to act? Because we either have tonight or about, let's say, 10 minutes before he starts deciding that something is off.
Well, letting in strangers is definitely well outside of the purview of his job. However, we did plausibly claim to be related to someone very important to him who he would be in trouble if he didn't obey. So, I'd call it 50-50.
Great. What about the questions we asked? Do they make us more suspicious or less suspicious?
It sounded to me like questions that were trying to protect the investor from blowback if things went awry.
Okay. So we're probably still looking at pretty close to 50-50. Maybe 60-40 that we're okay?
Sure, 65-35.
Okay.
55-45 is what I meant to say.
When we were just walking around camp, did we see a lot of guards hanging about? There was the one at the gate.
Who was asleep?
Who was asleep?
Yeah, there will be the yeah, there was the one at the gate. There'll be a couple up on the walls, not many. There would have been probably I shouldn't. There'd be two down by the entrance to the not the entrance to the tent, but to the entrance to the ruin itself.
Okay.
Did any of them, these guards, have any interaction with the guy who was giving us the tour during the tour? Would he have waved at them? Would they have nodded? Did they acknowledge our presence at all?
The ones at the wall, maybe? The ones at the dig site itself would have been too far away probably to have bothered.
Even though we went right through the entrance into the dig site, they wouldn't have been curious as to what's going on?
Because they're not at the entrance to the tent. They're at the entrance to the ruin below.
Oh, okay. So down at the bottom of the hole.
Yeah.
But we would have been seen with this guy, and nobody raised an alarm.
Yeah, they would have seen you, but no alarm was raised, and no hands were waved.
All right. Got it. 65-35.
Okay.
And I'm not impressed with the guarding here, so I think that between Scrapsy and Amarina, one could go and look at what's going on without anyone being the wiser.
Yeah, we can try.
I have great faith in you.
I think getting around the camp is gonna be fine enough. I don't know about the dig site. I don't think there's a whole lot of wiggle room there.
Well, none of us has invisibility.
I was just about to say, actually, unless I made someone invisible. It only lasts 10 minutes, though.
So we get the information out of the camp area from their scouting that we need to feel confident that all of our answers are below. Then we make someone, Scrapsy or Amarina, invisible, send them down. Stay close enough somehow that if there's trouble, we can respond.
I'm pretty good at climbing, so like if you send me down the hole, I can probably get out. Maybe.
Yeah. What about you, Scrapsy? How do you feel about that? Amarina's confident.
Wanna go with?
Just checking to see. Climbing is athletics. I'm okay at climbing. Also, I do have rope.
Alright, so why don't you two figure out what's going on around camp, make sure that all the numbers we were told are accurate. Quietly. Then, once you've got that checked out, come back here. We'll give at least one of you invisibility. Then you can check the dig site. I can stay here to make sure, in case anybody comes a knocking, that they don't think we've all gone and disappeared. I'll just make up some beds that look occupied.
Pip looks very nervous, but nods.
It'll be fine.
Oh, right, just in case. Amarina's gonna take off her basically her coat and just lay it next to like a bedroll or something, so it looks like she has taken off some of her clothes to sleep.
Perfect. I'm gonna, expect that we'll take out all of our bedrolls. I'll set those up, and then I can put backpacks or stuff from within backpacks in to make it look like they are occupied. And then I will stay in the room to field any questions if anybody comes by looking for us. Let the others handle this.
Alright.
I was kind of hoping invisibility would specify whether it applies to all items on your person and what happens when you remove said items from your person.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
it does affect all items on your person.
Yeah, I think so.
And if you set it down, then it doesn't.
that's
So
more
the rope
from my
is
head
gonna
that.
be the rope is gonna be invisible until Scrapsy actually uses it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But unless we kill Scrapsy, you can't make Scrapsy invisible by making Amarina invisible.
It's true.
It'd have to be an object.
Yes. All right. Well, a scouting day ago, I suppose. Do you think this tower could be the tower of Grotus? Gratus?
Would be...
How did we decide that it's spelled? I mean, pronounced?
If everything that we've been researching is actually pointing in the right direction, it's a decent assumption.
I do need to mildly interject on that. It would be unlikely because that tower has two connection points. One, the Boneyard. Two, the Astral. This is neither of those.
It could be the Astral if we wanted it to be. You just have to believe real hard.
You think you're currently in the Astral?
No.
That would be impressive.
I'm a very impressive person.
Okay. So the next question is, do we think they could believe it? A bunch of fanatical apocalypse worshippers. Doomsdayers. Because it's interesting that we learn about a god that's associated with a tower, and then the next day determine that the cult is excavating by a tower. That also happens to be underground, which is interesting.
Or maybe there's a third unknown connection point.
I don't really know anything about like Astral and Boneyard stuff, but like if there's like this tower that could be connected, maybe there's like a way to the other place from there.
Better not know anything about boner stuff. You're too young.
Eh?
What?
Boneyard?
Boneyard. I heard something else.
Clearly.
Eh?
Aren't they scouting, though?
They are scouting. I'm reading.
Alright, so I should probably be rolling stealth for them, shouldn't I?
You should do that and telling them what they see.
Alright.
Because I'm figuring we're having
Which
this
one's
conversation.
invisible, if either?
Neither yet.
Okay. Wow. I should get that cocked. Between 1 and 19. So we're gonna have to re-roll that.
Great.
Woo!
Alright, so that's Marina's number. Let me go pull up her modifier.
10.
Good enough. Okay. And Scrapsy. Of Scrapsy's modifier. Take notes. Okay. I got your numbers. Mostly.
We love numbers.
Mm-hmm. The new numbers are out. Now we can make societal decisions based on them.
Okay. So you're just trying to get head counts of people here? What is it specifically you're trying to scout out?
Like how many people there are, where they sleep, I guess. Maybe if they're like patrolling, learn like the like where they go
Alright.
to some extent at least.
As far as where people sleep, you'll both find that basically everyone is in these 3 tents at the back here. Seem mostly be bunk tents, with the other corner being primarily for guards. Some guards are patrolling, but any of them are up on the wall. Like, because the guards here are specifically to keep things out, not to keep people here in. So the only internal guards that you're aware of are going to be the ones down at the dig site, which would be there for safety reasons. From what you can tell, the number of people meets with the estimates that you were given by, what was his name again?
Gilter.
Gilter. And it seems that most people are asleep this time, including most of the guards. Some are still up and keeping watch, but it seems the rest are sleeping, but where they're able to quickly arm themselves if something happens. There are a few close calls as you're sneaking about, but you're able to kind of dart from tent to tent, kind of sticking a head in here and there to get these relative counts. Is there anything else that you two are looking for? Or anything I feel to answer?
Not at the moment, no.
Alrighty then.
They are in
So
control
I'd
of
say
their
this
scouting.
probably takes 10, maybe 15 minutes to go over the camp in its entirety, while being careful not to get spotted.
Pip is progressively more antsy as time goes on.
I'm reading.
So let's call it 10 minutes go by, and you two are able to return to your companions with Pip fidgeting in the corner as she is aware her spell should be ending any moment now.
They.
Thank you for the correction. I will get it right
Thank you.
at some point.
It's fine. Pip's not all that fussed.
I thought Pip can hear me.
I fucked it up last session. Corrected
Anyways.
myself.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are okay? No issues?
A few close calls, I guess, but not really.
Good.
Most of the guards are like up on the walls. They're not really looking in. They're just looking, out for trouble.
Mm-hmm. What does their equipment look like? Does it seem very, like, properly cared for? Do they seem like good guards?
Since I'm
Not
assuming
sure.
I'm just going to have to answer this question. From what you could tell, they seemed well equipped enough. How skilled they are, you don't really know, but their equipment at least seemed in decent order. Certainly a step up from the orcs you murdered recently.
Yes, well, that doesn't seem like it would have been too hard.
Shitting on the dead.
That's like... Never mind.
No. Tell me.
We don't king shame here.
Jeez.
Anyways,
Also, we absolutely do.
I am not kink shaming, I am kink whying. No, or kink questioning. No, I was just gonna say that sounds like the combination of two kinks that I want nothing to do with.
I mean, I guess it technically completely is the confluence of two different kings.
Anyway, though.
Just keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Okay. What was I gonna say?
Next step. Sagert is going to say over top of his book. Is to get down in sight and try to see the ruin. Undetected.
I can try.
Yep, that sure would be the next step. Do we want to make sure that Gilter's not about to call the whole camp down on us first?
I think if the whole camp was going to be called down upon us, it would have happened while Gilter was showing us around. What we have going for us now is the fact that Gilter can't report it because it'll make him look very bad.
Okay, fair point. Unless he says he was, well, I mean, I guess even that would probably look pretty bad.
It would make the rest of the group look really bad, as they didn't do anything about it.
A small problem.
Oh.
If I get on there, it's probably really dark. I can't see well then.
Right. One of us had the ability to fix that, didn't we?
I think I have a elixir.
I don't have the ability to give anyone dark vision. I'm thinking of translate. I gave you translate, which let you read other languages.
Scrapsy, can you see the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Then I can just bring you and You can see.
Be my eyes. Murder
A
doll.
very interesting question. What happens if one person is invisible and they use their body to completely cover another person? Do you see right through them, or do they block out?
You see
Levitating
through
doll.
them.
Well, but here's the thing. So invisibility, where are you? There it is. Illusions bend light around the target, making it invisible. I hope they're indivisible.
Invincible.
So if the light... Never mind, it's fine.
Everything's fine.
Anyway.
It's bending it around them completely, so it finds its way into the little nooks and crannies to still illuminate the thing they're holding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you make Scrapsy an object.
I'm not making Scrapsy an object.
Is my bag of holding a bag of holding, or is it just my inventory that I am now thinking of? I just have the inventory, right?
Correct.
Okay.
There is no bag of holding.
And I can't
You have
put,
bag
and I
holding
tested
plus.
it, I can't put living creatures in my inventory.
I don't know if it's been tested.
Scrapsy, come here!
I don't like the sound of that.
I have to test something. Would you like to try temporarily going into a place where time doesn't exist?
Technically, you don't know that. Well, I guess you were supposed
I
to.
tested it with my food. Or rather, I'm going to pull the food out that I put in 2 days ago. Fresh from the oven.
It is, in
and
fact,
warm.
5.
It is more than fine. It's warm out of the oven. Fresh bread!
Which had
My
fruit.
goodness.
I also have fruit.
Or fruit.
Shut your face.
Cat.
So, Scrapsy, it seems that time doesn't pass for the objects I put in my inventory, but I don't know if I can put people there. Would you like to try?
Scrapsy is going to turn and make eye contact with Pip.
Pip is looking at Saggart, looking vaguely disgruntled. I don't know that that's a good idea. I feel like we should test this on something less sapient first.
Why, have a squirrel on you?
No.
As someone less relevant to the party.
Yeah, that.
I would never do that to King Pupperton III. Until I was sure it was safe to do to you.
The third. Oh my goodness. Are you saying King Pupperton III is more important to you than Scrapsy?
I'm saying that King Pupperton III is significantly cuter than Scrapsy.
Rude.
A
mean,
few
we might
things I
be able to
name
find a
refuse
rat
to
or
use its
something.
name.
Look, Rex is a fine name, I guess. King Pupperton III is better.
Goodness gracious.
Carry on.
I'm sure we could find a rat or something to test it on.
Roll me to find a rat.
You cannot necessarily gonna find a rat, but you will be able to find an insect of some variety.
I got a 5.
Yeah,
The
you rolled
question is
for that.
whether we can catch the insect alive.
I squished the insect by accident. Stupid 5. Well,
Yeah, you don't
unsurprisingly...
quite catch it, but perhaps somebody else will have some better luck.
Unsurprisingly, dead bug goes in and comes back out of inventory, no problem. It is just as dead
This
as when it went
is
in.
true. It is, in fact, effectively food.
anybody else attempting to catch a thing?
Apparently not.
I do
I
not
can try.
believe that I can catch a thing.
Yeah, Emerina, try. You're better than me, right? Roll that die.
Do I add anything like? I don't know.
Survival, because bugs can be food to forage for.
12.
You are able to catch at least one bug.
Oh man, if I'd known it was a survival check, I would have had a 15.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, I have a 10 in survival.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep it as it is because of Roll of Funny, but in the
That is
future,
funny.
I will.
Yeah. But if I try again later, now I know. Alright,
So,
you get a bug.
you are able to catch a bug in Marina.
There you go. Do your thing.
Alright, I'm gonna reach out and take the bug from her, and then I'm gonna pull it through my inventory.
It stays in reality.
I push it through the inventory again.
Still there.
I try it 4 more times.
At some point, the bug dies from the whiplash you're giving it and goes through.
Ha! It went in! I pull it back out.
It looks pretty dead.
No, it's just stunned a little. Hold on, I'm gonna start poking at it. Hold on, wait. Its legs moving. It's fine. It's fine. It's definitely just stunned. All right, so Scrapsy, yeah. Let's try this. I eat the bug.
I
It
was
just
going to
rolls
suggest
your eyes.
trying to heal the bug to see if it was like dead or just, I don't know, taking it.
It's too
but-
late. I ate it.
Yeah,
It is
she'll
just
be
rolling
fine.
their eyes.
All right. He's going to turn the
So
page.
living things can't go into your inventory. Sounds good.
He's gonna pull his book back out and turn the page and just grunt.
We should get a bag of holding, though. Or whatever is called in this edition.
Probably a bag of holding.
So we
Oh,
go
yeah.
down to Holden.
Someone's going down the hole. Who wants to be invisible?
Definitely me. I'm biggest of,
Yeah.
well, all of us.
Whoever's less sneaky, become invisible.
Do you think we'd be able to sneak into the tent with you and just sit at the top so that we're available, or do you think it's gonna be too much for...
There are guards there.
I was planning to stay here anyway to maintain our cover, so it would be you.
True. Okay. Well,
Unless upcasting lets you select more than one target.
no. Upcast actually just changes it.
Changes?
It makes it shorter, but hostile actions don't stop it.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, well, I will cast invisibility on Amarina and tell her you have 10 minutes.
Alrighty.
Scrapsy is small and sneaky. He could probably be backup.
Don't take unnecessary risks.
Worst thing that happens, the week starts over again, I guess.
I saw my daughter take on almost an entire camp of orcs and goblins, and they barely laid a hand on her. I have great faith.
She's
Yeah,
nodding, looking worried.
sure. I definitely didn't almost die there.
Come on, 10 minutes, go, go.
Alright. She is going over to the tent.
Alright. One moment while I get these last couple things placed so that when prepared as it can be.
And Scrapsy's going with her.
Yeah.
Team sneak.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Team Sneak and Team Magic.
Yeah. And everyone but Arena is part of Team Tiny.
Yep.
If only you can figure out a 4-person team, man.
Team Time Loop. Team Anti-Doomsday. They don't really roll off the tongue as well.
Alright. So aside from the final thing there...
Team Infinity.
Team Loop.
Team Loop.
Oh, what did I just do? Oh, okay. Finally ready. Apologies for that. So you two make your way into the tent. Only one of you is invisible, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. And that would be Amarina. So Scrapsy's gonna have to roll some stealth. Which I roll.
Scrapsy's also a bitty baby boy.
This is true. Scrapsy, you feel like it's not going well. Would you like to use your hero point?
Okay.
Well, that is an improvement.
That's comforting.
It's over double.
I don't know how comforting that is still.
I went from a 1 to a 3.
That's kind of the sense I'm getting.
It's not that bad.
Went from a 2
Anyway.
to a 7.
I mean, if
3 to
we
a 7.
were
But,
1 to a 2, that's double.
anyways, so but I think with Scrapsy's significant bonus, it actually will be fine because of the reroll. So you make your way down there. Marina has no issues. She's still enough to be able to keep quiet without having to really need to roll. And unless she does something that gives people a reason to look for her, she's just not detected. That's more or less how invisibility works in this system.
You warned her that she'll stay invisible as long as she doesn't punch anything, right?
Pip's eyes stopped moving on the book that they were attempting to read.
Right? I'm sure it'll be fine.
I
And
mean,
so,
just doing reconnaissance, right? It'll be fine.
I
with
mean,
perhaps some distraction from Marina chucking a rock at something, the two of them are able to get past the guards and into the ruin below. At least until you start going off into side rooms, this tower is more or less what it looks like. This is actually what I started to build on, the dig site we're on top. yes, was the one thing I should describe is that thing you came down on is a more like a ramp that's been put in place to help with
Oh.
removal of materials.
A ramp. I thought I was looking at the start of a dice tower.
I mean, I suppose you could try and use it like that, but no, made this myself.
Challenge accepted.
Very neat.
Nope. Game Y.
She's gonna try
Oh.
to move. Do I need
What's
to
the
make
other thing?
athletics rolls?
Um,
Count it.
no.
Roll it down the ramp. and
There's
attacks.
holes in the floor, but they seem obvious enough that you'd be able to probably just make your way across. Like, as long as you're being careful. If you're having like run across them or something, that might be a different story. But when you're being able to just carefully and stealthily moving across, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But I suppose the other thing worth mentioning is that the structure of this tower seems, like, what I would, I guess, best describe as somewhat alien in design. Doesn't match anything you've seen or heard about, well, on the planet, more or less. At least maybe things here. Of course, that's not exactly a long list for an arena.
No, it is not.
Wild.
Or Scrapseed, for that matter, being that he's what? A year old at most?
At most.
Months, maybe?
Mhm. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but zooming in on the dig site and moving the green slider up and down is very satisfying.
Yeah.
The stairs are so pretty. Okay, sorry.
Thank you. And that's actually kind of what this started with. I liked the way that looked.
She's gonna slowly try to open this door.
Alright. It looks like it may have been locked at one point, but the lock was shattered. Wow, I don't know if shattered is quite the right word. It was clearly removed forcefully. Oh, there's one detail I put in this thing. 1 second. So I guess I can describe it when you go in there. When you enter, you appear to see a statue of an armored humanoid of some kind that seems to be holding his hands out in front of him as if he should be holding something. There's supposed to be a statue in there. I'm trying to find it. This will do. Don't have, actual tokens for the exact statue they're describing, but putting something in there is better than nothing.
Sure. She's just gonna look around the room. Perception rolls.
Alright.
States.
Let's see. Alright. Wait. What's that? Neat. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a new prop I haven't seen before. Okay. And Scrapsy, while she's perusing this room, what are you doing?
There's another room off to the side there.
Yes. Seems to be 2 sets of 2 at different levels.
I could check in that room.
All right.
Ugh.
I'll roll perception for you as well. Do me a favor and look up and tell me your bonus for me.
My perception is 11.
So, for Maria, you said it was +8, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so with your rolls, you look around the room. There doesn't seem to be much here. The statue seems old and worn. Seems to be of some sort of heavily armored warrior with long hair. The proportions are a bit odd, but still humanoid. No telling if that's on the fault of the actual creature or if it is an artistic choice or mistake. I've also noticed this room is half a tile higher than it's supposed to be. I'll fix that later. It looks like there might have been something inscribed at the base at one point, but it's either worn away or been destroyed. It's possible someone might be able to make it out, but given that you don't know how to read, it would be a moot point either way.
Are the torches lit there, or they're just like out?
Torches do. All the torches in here are lit. You're not sure what keeps them going, but they do just seem to burn indefinitely.
Do they look removable?
Perhaps, but you have to break the stone that holds them in place. They're not meant to be removed, but that does not mean they're not movable.
Yeah, she's gonna break it.
Alright, so I will warn the player, though I'm not sure Amarina would be aware of these things. This is going to be violent enough that it, one, might break invisibility, and two, is going to be loud. Something that might matter to Amarina, because you are still near the top.
Uh-oh.
Sensing disturbances in the force, he says, turning a page.
She's trying to be like not very violent at first. She's trying to like pull, but that doesn't work. She gets a bit frustrated. She's going to basically use her water and try to file it down.
Okay. You could probably do that, but it would take, I'd say, at least 20, maybe 30 minutes. It's
She
not
does
a
it. She
fast
does it
process,
for like
too.
1 minute before she goes, yeah, this is gonna take forever. Then just like leaves.
Okay. Scrapsy, you said your bonus was 10? 12? What was
11.
it? 11. In between the two. You find a similar scene, but of...
Jesus.
a different creature altogether. Well, it does seem to be humanoid. It's someone covered in a robe and or cloak with what's either a mask or a head that is a skull of some sort of horned creature. With a single hand outstretched, with a kind of finger extended wherever it needs to be placed.
It's got one hand out and one finger out on that hand.
More or less.
What did I roll to see if I recognize any of that? Any of it looks in any way familiar?
You could roll history or one of the various like magic things. It's more or less up to you what you roll, because you're kind of you have to just more or less guess where this is from. Again, it's a humanoid. History is pretty much always going to be applicable.
Hold on. History isn't a thing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look down.
Oh, right. Let me pull up the character sheets. I don't make a mistake again.
I mean, there's lore, but I don't have any lore, although it
Yeah,
would be
lore.
related.
You have to have like specific lore. If it's not related to like magic, like Arcana, nature, something, there's not really a lore skill or a history skill.
Like there should be, but yeah, I guess there's not. So instead, we should just make a generic intelligence check. If you don't think one of the lores you have, or one of the magical knowledge skills would apply here.
I don't know if the magical knowledge skills
Oh
apply or
wait,
not.
society. That's kind of the stand-in, because that's the
Yeah,
intelligence.
with society.
So society, that's more or less their history.
It's like one of the only skills that I'm not trained in.
Okay.
Look, you leave your thinking to the mage team, but mage team didn't get down here.
Yeah, that's a 4.
If this is a figure you should know, it's not coming to you. So you should have been investigating for, I'd say, about 5 minutes. If you want to keep moving down, or other things of the like.
Scapsy, what do you think? Should we just keep going down, or do we go back?
How long does this spell last?
No, short amount of time. It's hard to tell. It's not like we can see like the sun go down or something.
Actually, I've been around Pip for a while. Would I have an idea of how long that spell lasts, the invisibility spell?
I mean, I did tell Amarina
Yeah, but
it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
So you'll have it.
she can't really count that.
Yeah.
The issue is less of knowing how long the spell lasts, nor of
Yeah.
how does one track time in a room with no
Yeah.
windows or natural light.
I should make something for that. I don't have engineering though.
Honestly,
Yeah.
sure, let's
I
do, like,
do.
some sort of hourglass.
I'm just gonna keep going then.
Oh dear.
She's gonna go down to the other door.
Sorry, the stairs are a little hard to use, I noticed.
Yes, they're a bit awkward.
I haven't picked out a statue for that room, but it has one as well. This
different
appears
one?
to be a different one. It appears to be a statue of a woman in robes, but they're all kind of bundled and, I guess, while the clothes themselves are robes, they are bundled and woven in ways that they are in more like tighter groups, kept up and out of the way.
Yeah, I don't care. Means nothing to me.
Well, I will give you the last piece of obvious information. She's holding out a handout, but she should be holding or perhaps leaning on some form of staff.
That is currently not there.
Correct.
She's gonna see the double door and try to open it.
All right. You open it. It opens part way. You are pulled through. The door closes. Scrapsy, what would you like to do? I will be dealing with everyone on this side of the door first, just so you're aware if you need to go to a snack or a bathroom break or anything.
If Marina carried on, Scrapsy would have been behind her.
All right. So then you're down at the bottom, and you see Marina get pulled through this door that seems to have a black void on the other side. It makes no attempt to pull you. You just witnessed it more or less take Marina.
Oh, shit. Right, Scrapsy is going to ascend the stairs all the way back up. And good look at where. Looks like. Is that not? Oh, must be because we're below ground. I can't. I don't know what. Tailspire is not. It's not cutting away the building above ground, so I can't. Hold on a second. I'm going to relog. See if it actually fixes that.
Well, did you try moving both the white and the green sliders?
Yeah, I want to be able to see. I want to be able to see the full map. I want to be able to see the full map from above and be able to slice away.
No, that's really hard because slicing is based on proximity.
Yeah, once you get low enough.
Once you get too
get
high, you
most
can't
of it.
slice.
Oh, that's fucking awkward.
Closest you're gonna get is if you turn on the cut box, which is it has a button in the bottom right.
I
or
know,
you
but
press
that
the aim
doesn't.
key.
That is not doing anything to the stuff above ground. It's only doing stuff near where I am. So,
And then you have to raise your point of view to basically the top. Like the white slider has to go all the way to the top, basically.
Oh, look at that.
yeah, no, this is.
Hush you, Blake.
but that's the best I've got for you. What is it you're trying to do?
I just wanted to see where I was in relation to, like, the actual tent. Like,
You are somewhere in its, like, if you look at the tent itself, it has the different tiers. You're somewhere within the last two tiers of the tent, the highest two, the flat part and the last part that peaks.
alright. So what I will do, so Scrapsy is going to make his way out to the exit of the tent, which is, that's here,
Correct.
and this is the tent that everyone else is in.
Correct.
Yep.
So he can make it to this corner here. Are there any actual light sources around the place?
There would be some, yes.
Right.
Looks like there's some form of smithing equipment in that stretch of empty area for keeping up on repairs and maintenance of
So
equipment.
Scrapsy has a mirror. So he is going to try and see if he can just kind of reflect the light, make the flash
Okay.
at
Alright,
the,
Trying to
That's
signal the group.
basically.
Alright. Since this has never been discussed on camera, at least, Pip, you know Scrapsy.
Mhm.
Unless you think you will just immediately identify flashing the light as, yeah, that's Scrapsy, please roll me a society check.
Mm.
Or is that this? Or perception, I guess, because that's how they do insight in this.
Okay. I gotta remember what my perception bonus is. There it is.
According to my notes,
Wow.
it's
Wow. That's an 11 total.
$11 total.
Yeah. I don't. Did I halfling luck last time? I don't
I don't think you
I
did.
did. So, assuming that's a failed check, gonna
What
read.
was the roll again? Sorry.
It was a total of 11.
Yeah, I would say that's a fail.
Yeah. Alright, let me find a different type. There you are. Okay, well, I have no fucking clue what's happening. Wow, that's an annoying light flashing at me. I rolled a 1. On the die, that is. So, 8, but it's a crit fail.
So, would you like to use a hero point?
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Dear Lord, how many rolls is this gonna take?
I don't know how many it's going to take, but I know how many you're going to use.
21. There we go.
Alright, I would say that you are, if not familiar with this tactic, it has been mentioned, at least in passing. And so you are to reasonably surmise that this is Scrapsy trying to get your attention. Not necessarily what he's trying to get your attention for, but if he's not willing to walk over here and get you, it's probably urgent.
Yeah. So I'm gonna peek at the door. Can I get a better sense of where it's coming from?
Yes, you know it's coming from the corner of the big tent.
Okay. I think our attention is needed. I'm just gonna walk out,
Oh,
honestly.
it's just getting to a good part of this book. Alright, what's going on?
Let's go find out. I'm gonna just get close to the tent and kind of walk in the shadows.
Should we roll stealth?
That is up to you.
Stealth me, baby.
Stealth, or you could potentially try and social stealth. In other words, just don't act suspicious and maybe it'll be fine.
Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious.
Suspicious. I was thinking, honestly, I would just use the good old, oh, where's the bathroom trick?
Well, my
Tried and true if, something goes wrong. Is there a path along the side of the tent at all?
There
regular
is
stealth is
not.
8. I feel like a social stealth is a charisma roll, which would only be 7. So give me my regular stealth.
Alright.
Scamper.
So you're not feeling great about the stealth.
Man, all
If you'd
these
like to use a
rolls
hero
are screwing us. Give me my hero point, gods.
At least I'll give you the opportunity for a hero point.
I suppose. Just noticing that, like, all 3 of us have used hero points had to do it on hidden rolls.
Well, I'll tell you this, you quadrupled your roll.
That's terrifying. I went from a 1 to a 4. Ooh.
Or
It could
for
be
5
something
to
else.
20.
You could have gone from a 2 to an 8,
Could have
or
gone
5 to a
to
20.
Or 3 to a 12.
I feel like I'd
Anyways.
be told if it was a 5 to a 20.
I mean, yeah, you're probably not wrong.
Like,
Or
oh, hey, that's a
16.
crit. Ah. So I'm gonna go with I now have a 4.
What's your bonus?
8.
Just make sure. 8. Okay.
What's up, Danielle?
Nothing.
Oh, hold on. You were trying to say something.
Suspicious? Don't be
So-
suspicious.
While it's taking Saggart longer to get there, so he's trying to carefully hide. He kind of darts from object to object. Pip was able to get to the corner of the tent without being questioned, and after a bit, Saggart arrived without being spotted. And you meet up with Scrapsy. He seems to be kind of like perhaps poking his head out from like under the side of the tent.
Can I crawl under the tent
I don't see why not.
if he's poking his head out from under the tent?
A lot of you could probably make your way under if you wanted to have a slightly more obscure conversation. Though I will say that there is more risk for you, Pip in particular, crawling under as opposed to just taking the door that's right there, since you're
Yeah,
not
that's
really
true.
hiding.
I mean, is anyone observing me while I'm walking around?
Not as far as you can tell, but
Yeah, fair enough.
if you stick to the edge of the tent, you know that there's enough of the lip on the dig side that people down the hole aren't going to see you immediately when you enter.
Yeah.
Oops, I think I scraps it by accident. Yeah. So, Scrapsy, you've managed to summon your allies.
What's going on? Where's Amarina?
Is Saggart here as well?
Yeah. I don't imagine it took him long enough later
Correct.
for us to not, for us to have a whole last conversation. So
Okay. If both are happy, Scrapsy's going to turn and start walking back down, and speaking as he's walking, he's going, "Yeah, Amarina's gone."
what?
Down at the very bottom of this thing, there was a door. She opened it and got sucked through.
Sucked through? Not less like grabbed and pulled in by someone?
Or something. It was dark on the other side.
Cultism check.
All right. Roll it.
Pooh! Stop that! It's a 13.
So, it does seem like something that would probably be a cult. The problem isn't knowing what it is, knowing what it isn't. There are so many things that could potentially be pulling you through to other things that you just can't really narrow it down without more information.
Goody.
Because, like, being magically kidnapped is almost like the bread and butter of,
Occultism.
yeah.
Great. I mean, we definitely can't sneak down there. I mean, okay, I guess I could make each of us invisible one at a time.
Was there anyone to spot you once you were down in that hole, I say, gesturing into the bottom of the pit?
Anyone what?
I said, were there guards down there, below that point, I say, at the bottom of the hole?
Recall any guards?
Okay.
Do I?
Nope, it seemed fine.
So we only have to get to that hole carefully. How many guards are inside this, tent?
Dos.
Dose. Okay. So can we just, like, make sure that they're not looking at the hole and then zoop zoop? Like, time it?
Yeah, I mean, seeing past is entirely possible.
Alright. Is
With my 2 in stealth?
Is that a
I
stealth?
said possible, not likely.
Did you guys bring any gear, or are you, well, gearless?
I would be gearless. I have an inventory.
No, I mean, like bedrolls and everything. Did you pack everything up, or are you
Nope.
leaving everything behind?
Definitely didn't pack anything up. Except for my
Definitely
book.
did
My
not
book
pack
went back
anything.
in my inventory.
I have my backpack. I don't think I unpacked very much to begin with,
The
so...
bedrolls are unpacked.
bedrolls are
but I had to
toast.
stuff things into the bedrolls to make them look occupied.
So probably we're missing some clothes
Yeah, probably.
and our bedrolls.
And our bedrolls.
So, one of our contacts will likely be uncomfortable, but manageable.
Alright. Well,
It'll
whatever.
be fine, I'm sure.
I'm going to watch the 2 guards for, like 30 seconds to see what they're doing and get a sense of their, like, if they're on a patrol pattern or if they're just, like, sort of leaning from foot to foot, looking around, and then see if I can feel confident to just, like, zip when they're looking the wrong way.
They're just kind of leaning from foot to foot, looking around, shooting shit, wondering why they're there.
And they're just down at the bottom, right? So actually we can get
Yes.
all the way to the bottom, basically,
Can,
without any
can
problem.
you not see the guard tokens, by the way?
No, I don't see any guard tokens.
Alright. Let me throw the observer down there, then.
Thank you. Oh, hey, look, there they are.
From here.
Alright, so
Sometimes.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna swing and then get like in here, well, wherever the fuck that deposited me. Not there. More like, oh my god, that little circle is so hard to see. Alright. Alright. This seems like the kind of thing where you could throw a stone or something and get them to go, what? And they go, zip.
It's
I'm just gonna cast
possible.
invisibility on
Going
myself.
from there to the hole is the easy part. The hard part is probably this stretch of ramp here,
Oh, okay.
because it has no cover to speak of, and it is very easily in line of sight of at least one of the guards at most of the time.
What's the lighting in here like? Because I don't see any light sources.
That's true. They probably just have some lamps on themselves.
Okay, so the the path down to them could be totally enshadowed, is what you're saying?
I suppose it's possible. Let's see what the distance is. It would be barely in dim light.
Alright, so if we stick right close to the wall, right, we'd be harder line of sight and also most shadowed.
Since it's dim light, it does make it possible to stealth down, for sure.
Okay. Then, I don't know.
What race are the guards?
They appear to be human, which is likely why they have
Torches.
lamps in the first place.
Alright. Well, I'm going to try it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Because my biscuit is now down in a hole and she needs help.
Do you want to stick with your previous stealth roll or roll a new one?
Do you want invisibility?
How many of those have you got? They're second level, aren't they?
We've got 4 second-level spell slots.
Have we?
And I've used 1 so far, so...
Sorcerers have 4.
Yeah.
But order classes have 3.
Sorry. I have 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have 3. But I have a lot of healing.
I did say at the beginning of this that I can cast invisibility multiple times.
I know, but it was one of those things where I assumed that you only had like 1 left.
No. I said I could use it on each of us.
Alright, fine.
Send us down 1 at a time.
Then you can only concentrate on 1 at a time. Damn.
No.
You know, actually, yeah, that's a good point. I probably could just
Just hit all 4 of us, or 3 of us with
hit
it
all
and just
at the
go.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just do
Yep.
that then, fine. That's the
That is
easiest
the
way.
advantage of casters in this system. They don't have the concentration limit.
Sounds good. Oh, it's even a subtle spell. That's nice.
Alright, so we do that.
All
We're
right.
all invisible. We go past
So in that
the guards.
case, no stealth matters. You're invisible. The most they could do is maybe or something, but I don't think they're high enough caliber to try and chase something they literally can't see. If anything, they might give them heebie-jeebies and they leave to go get somebody else to deal with it.
We're very heebie-jeebily.
I mean, if people go missing when they go down this hole, thinking it's haunted is not that much of a stretch.
Yeah.
So, a lot of you make your way down the path using the expensive but guaranteed route to success.
I mean, we're going to bed or dying soon, so I'm
These
gonna
are
get
fair
all these
points.
back.
Alright, Scrapsy, show me where the biscuit went.
The biscuit is Amarina, in case you weren't aware.
I lead everyone down to the bottom, and I point at the doors.
Find myself again. Oh, I'm still like all the way at the top. I'm just gonna fucking.
If you want, I can teleport you down here.
It's a neat way to do a staircase, by the way, Dark.
Isn't it so pretty? I love it so much. Okay, anyway.
I didn't want to interrupt earlier and say it.
So, as you come down, you also see that 3 of the 4 side rooms have been explored. So that likely will not matter to second.
No, unfortunately. It'll be secondary until we find her.
Yeah, I'm like glancing at the 4th door, but continuing down the stairs.
Oh, good. It is the singular path at the bottom. That's always a good sign.
I am going to.
Ah!
No.
Are
Don't-
you trying to open the door?
Oh, he's
or-
absolutely trying to open the door. His daughter's on the other
Oh.
side.
Okay, you open the door, and you are pulled through.
Yay!
Damn it.
As for your other 2, were you intending to go with him, or were you still trying to study the door?
I was still studying the door. I am now cursing at Saggart.
He
Alright,
disappears
we're
through the
still
door,
studying the
screaming,
door.
I'm coming, Amarina!
invoking every god and everything I can think of.
Alright, so then Scrapsy and Pip are still here. And seem to make no attempt to pull you.
Foolish. I mean, I tried to stop him, but once he had his hands on the door, I was like, I am not getting sucked in yet. Side note, when Amarina had died last time, we all sort of felt the time loop happening, right?
I don't think you felt it immediately, but after,
Okay.
I think it was like 10 or 20 minutes, the world seemed to be like trembling, more or less.
Okay.
So there were certainly effects that you've not felt yet. You're not certain if enough time has passed, but you feel like there should probably be some sort of sign.
Yeah. Okay. Problem is, I would say let's just go for it, because the worst that happens is we spend a couple days lost in the sauce and you know, pop back out at the inn. But I don't know what this void is. If it takes us to a completely other dimension or something, there's no way of knowing if we're gonna still be within the time loop.
Lost in the sauce.
Shut up! It was the best I could do.
Look, it's the astral sauce, you know? The dumpling soup of reality.
Yeah, there it is. Soup dumplings. You mean soup dumplings?
So I'm just gonna real quick detect magic again, confirm that I feel pretty confident this door is magic.
Or is magic as fuck.
Door is magic as fuck. I'm gonna attempt to identify magic with occultism. I'm probably gonna fail horribly because my dice hate me today, but
That takes like 10 minutes, right?
Ugh.
takes 10 minutes, yeah.
2.
I feel like I deserve to re-roll that, okay? Because it rolled up an envelope that I have on my desk, looked like it was gonna be something decent, then rolled off the envelope and became a 2.
I called
I
it.
feel like
It
I
was
fine.
deserve a
That's fine. If you want to roll it, go for it.
I do want to re-roll it. That was rude, stupid, friggin' thing.
4.
Okay, sure, fine. That's a 15 total.
Alright, so because you've seen the door in action, it is easier to identify. While you don't know
Great.
precisely what it is, this is clearly a gateway. Likely to another plane of existence, if not some sort of demi-plane. But what's interesting is that you seem to have to want to go through, as it's only so far pulled through those who purposely open the door with the intent to go through. Whereas those of you who are certainly within range felt no pull of any variety. So whatever it is does not seem to be malicious in origin.
It ain't doing shit against your will. It's just helping you along.
Great.
Very helpful door.
Okay. Well, Pip's gonna just sigh deeply. I want to test something with this, but I think I want to check out that fourth room first, just to see if there's any indication. What else did you guys see in the other rooms? Pip's gonna ask as they start up the stairs.
Saw a statue.
What kind of statue?
To the best of my knowledge, Scrappy can only describe the one statue of the three.
Oh, I see.
But please continue.
The stone kind of statue.
Some kind of statue.
Stone kind.
Oh, I heard some.
Brain's still not on it.
Shush.
So, assuming Scrapsy has, in some detail, described the statue, we'll see one that appears to be different, some sort of construct. with its hands held out in, well, humanoid now, what they say, with its hands held near its chest that seem to have a concave space where something should fit. Like some sort of orb.
Oh, using
Cool.
$2 words now.
I'm gonna get close enough in that I don't think I'm gonna detect door and detect magic.
You do not detect any new magic.
Cool. Alright, so there's a construct there, which is different from the other thing, so I want to see the other ones too. How long does it take me to go up and down the stairs? I guess if I'm gonna go...
10 minutes.
Let's say if you want to get the basic look at each of the statues, I'd say it takes about 10 minutes to get all 4.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go take a peek at all the statues and... So, let's
do you
see,
remember the
remind
descriptions
me.
from earlier? Or okay. So then, in the... Let's see if I have this right.
There was a funny humanoid thing that was
I
holding
know
its
it's...
hands out.
Yeah, so in the room with the dragonborn looking statue is a humanoid warrior clad fully in armor with 2 hands outstretched that look like they could... That's offering some item to be taken, or perhaps just holding it with reverence. With somewhat odd proportions, long hair, hard to tell what species it is, with all of the armor in place. On the other side of that level is the one in some sort of cloak, kind of like a ranger's hood type thing, with a single hand and finger outstretched that a ring can be placed upon, with either a head or a mask that is a skull of some sort of long-faced horned creature. Potentially a small dragon, but that seems unlikely, as they don't get that small. And the other one on the lower floor was a pale human woman in tightly bound robes, holding her hand out where she could be either leaning on or just holding a staff of some sort, with kind of like a hole in the base of the statue where the end should be resting.
Okay. So, possibly we have what looks like a paladin, a rogue, a mage of some variety, a caster of some variety, and a construct.
Actually,
What did the
it's hard to
construct
know.
look like it was doing?
It was holding its hands near its chest. The best way I can describe this is that if what went in its chest was an orb, is that it would be holding it outside of that orb. Like, this would be kind of like defining the dimensions of that thing. Like, if this were a human, it would be more like they're trying to hold in their organs, which is a graphic way to put it, but it's the closest comparison for a construct. Basically holding the thing in its chest in place.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, well... Oh, dang it, Thomas. You
That
just
is
said
some
BRB,
yeah. I
right?
see that.
Brab!
Kind of entertaining, though.
Alright, so since we are somewhat unless you have something else you want to do before Thomas gets back. Okay.
I mean, I'm at this point just testing the door. So I have a feeling that this is very quickly going to need Thomas's input.
Alright, so I could address the other two so that they are doing things, but I would kind of like to keep two things on this side of the door until
Okay.
everyone is either through or determined they are not going through.
All right. I don't want to go through yet, but I'm going to touch the door. Start there.
Alright,
The door handle specifically.
it feels like an ordinary door, which, based off of the amount of magic coming off it earlier, is weird in and of itself.
Yep. I'm gonna just for funsies detect magic one more time.
Alright, you do the magical equivalent of flashbanging yourself.
I let go of the door and kind of rub my eyes a little bit. Ugh. That was
Oh,
unpleasant.
I remember detecting magic inside a Temple of Macabre.
Okay. And now,
I suppose something else worth mentioning, that I failed to earlier, is that when you came down to the top, the upper levels were somewhat rotted and destroyed, as you could clearly see how I built this thing. But like the further down you go, the more pristine it is.
do I feel like that seems odd in any way?
Not necessarily, but you know that magic items tend to weather time better than most things. And with the magic coming off this, it may be well affecting everything else in place.
Or I would think it also could just have to do with people have gotten down here because the things are missing, so
Yes. I will say that earlier you were told that 4 objects were removed.
yeah. Very interested to see those objects, but my friends are more important. God, but what if we go through here and it just
I've given you the worst possible option. Choices without information.
Well, I mean, it's more just like, as a player, I feel pretty confident that going through this door is not going to completely break the game. But as a character, I have no way of knowing where this is going, how this is going to interact with the time loop. I know fucking nothing.
Excellent.
You know one
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I know that Sagard and Amarino went through it. But
And
Yours
also,
that went through didn't come back?
this is also true.
I will also say that since you've taken an extra 10 minutes to look at those statues, you can now be completely confident that they're not dead on whatever the other side of this door is.
Yes. Either that, or they have been so completely removed from reality that the time loop cannot take them back.
Or that.
Yeah. But like I said, as a player, I don't think that's likely. As a character, that is entirely possible. And I don't know that I don't like these odds. I don't like this risk. And Paradox said that he couldn't really help us, right? That would be the only
Has
time he could,
helped
like...
you the best he can by giving you this week for KD.
Yeah. Yeah. So...
And warning you that whatever's the head of what causes this apocalypse is close to joining you in the loops if you cause too many paradoxes.
Yep. Fun times. Fun times. Alright, well, and there's also the test of, I don't really want to go through the door, but realistically, I am I'm going to go through the door eventually. So, is it actually a true test of whether it's going to suck me through the door regardless of my intention just for opening it? Or does my desire to stay firmly planted on this side of the door mean that I can open it without being pulled through?
One way to find out.
It is a shame that Thomas is not here to listen to, for Scrapsy to be listening to Pip musing about all of this out loud.
Isn't
Is it out
he?
loud?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's out loud.
Also, welcome back.
I heard him come back a little bit ago.
Oh, I missed it. But yeah, no. Pip has just been sitting here, like, musing at this door with their hand on the door, aside from that brief moment of flashbang where they pulled their hand back and rubbed their eyes. For all the good that does against a magical flashbang.
I've become third eye blind.
Har har. Alright, well. I'm gonna open the door.
Alright. Do you desire to go through the door or not?
Well, I'm telling Scrapsy I'm gonna open the door, and I am telling myself over and over, I don't want to go through, I don't want to go through, I don't want to go through, and I'm opening it.
Alright. You pull on the door, it does not budge.
Huh. Very interesting. I'm gonna pull harder. I just want you open!
You feel like you're more likely to break your arm than get this door open.
Pip eventually stops, panting.
Door's like, stop undressing me with your mind.
Well, I guess. Are we going through?
The door's telling you no means no.
What?
The door is telling you no means no without words.
Oh my god. But I am turning to Scrapsy. Shall we go through?
Perhaps he will nod and I will draw a sword.
I presume one of you then opens the door?
I will open the door.
Alright, it opens and you are both pulled through.
Yup.
Alrighty. On to the next phase of things.
Whee! Well, at least this means we don't have to deal with the, tomorrow issue. At least not yet.
Buy stuff.
Unless they come down here for some reason. So, I do not have this next part built out yet, so it's going to be a little bit of fear of the mind. The four of you awaken at the same time in what seems to be a well-lit and crumbling room.
A what?
There's a well-lit but somewhat crumbling room.
Ah, I see.
How big is the room?
I'd say about 25 feet to a side.
One fireball sized.
It has one open doorway on the far side. That's oddly hard to see through. But you do not see a door that matches what sent you here.
As soon as he's like awake and aware of the people around him, he's going to rush over to Amarina and say, "Oh my God, you're all right!"
Wait, what happened? What? I opened the door and... Wait, why are you here?
Because
I
you
went
opened
alone.
the door and got pulled through it. I came after you. I thought you were in trouble. I mean, we still might be, but I thought you were in trouble.
Yeah, don't be so convinced that we're not. Don't be so convinced that we're okay.
Hey, congratulations.
No
We're outside
idea
the
what's
time loop.
going on. We don't know that. We don't know
That
anything.
Sounds bad.
I know that I'm here with Amarina, and that's what matters.
Did anyone bring my my coats?
Yeah, no.
Probably not.
Sorry.
I suspect your code is in the bedroll.
It's next to the bedroll. It looks very convincing,
yeah,
like
true,
you
true.
took it off and went to sleep. Of course, when they look for us in the morning, if we're not back by then, they're going to know that we were trying to make it look like we were there when we're not. That'll be hard to explain away.
When the thing resets, do I just lose stats and everything else?
Well, look, here's the thing. Let's just focus on not dying so that we don't have to try and get you a new coat.
Yeah, but even if we don't die, if we stay here for like 3 more days, everything just resets, right?
That is
Supposedly,
a
as
point
long
that
as we're,
I did
you
not
know.
think about.
Yeah. It resets whether we die or not.
Yes, yes. As long as we haven't escaped the power by passing into another place. But I suspect the power is more related to us than our location.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, might as well
Doing a
look
little bit
around
of presuming of what's on
here.
your mind, Pip.
What?
What?
My mind was just, oh, dang, I didn't think about the fact that we lose our stuff.
Yes. Well, like I said, I only used minor items to make it look like we were still up there. Some of it I actually pulled from the area, but it would be good to get Amarina's jacket back before we reset this thing. Who knows what'll happen to it? It wasn't there, and it doesn't have a means of getting there without us having done that, so does it just cease to exist?
Wait, what's the hypothetical here?
The hypothetical is that we don't retrieve it and time resets. That version of it would just cease to exist because it doesn't have any starting point to return to.
It might cease to exist completely. I don't know if we come back with all of our starting clothes on.
We come back with whatever we're carrying with us.
Exactly.
So
it
if we're
just
not
no
carrying
longer
that, then it's
exists.
gone.
Exactly. But you said this version of it. That implies that there will be another version of it.
I mean, there could be another version of it. There just can't be now.
No, and my code never existed in the first place.
Now that's an interesting question. I think it's more of a philosophical question, though, and I think we should focus on the practical.
I want to focus on the material part of it because I want my code back.
Well, then I guess we better figure out how to get back. And get out of the hole quickly. And get our coat back. Your coat back. What? Anyway. Alright, detecting magic. No, wait, I can't detect magic. What am I doing? I'm an idiot.
I can detect magic.
I can't. I did a lot of doing things that I can't do earlier. I keep forgetting.
I
Oh, well,
strongly
it was
suspect
funny.
that the space we're in is made of magic, but let's just take a... Ah!
Actually, no. There does not appear to be any magic here. Whatever place you've been sent to, it seems to exist physically.
You said there's an open door on the far end. Is there a closed door behind us, or is there only the one door?
Only the one door.
Okay. Well, then I guess our path forward is quite apparent. And no, there's no magic right around us. It's not actually made of magic wherever we are.
Well, I suppose actually you would get a little.
I've been lied to by my own power.
Because I forgot I said the doorway is hard to see through, and that's only going to be achieved magically.
I'm sorry,
Sorry.
what?
The doorway itself is open,
Uh,
but it seems either extra dark, hazy, I'm not quite sure. Regardless, it is hard to see past the door frames. It's not a door, it's just a hole where a door would be.
okay. Is there magic there?
There is.
Okay.
And it's going to be somewhat apparent that's almost certainly where it's from, since it's actively impairing your ability to see past the door frame.
Okay, so whatever that hole over there is, which is our only path forward, is magicked such that we cannot see past it. I don't know if it does more than that, like prevents passage, or kills you as you walk through, or something like that. But I do know it's magic.
Identify magic with... It's like the fact that the other door was definitely a cult makes me want to stick with a cult, but I don't know, this feels more arcane to me. No, we'll just stick with cult.
Well, if it's the realm of a god, it could be
Oh
divine.
my god. Gotta be kidding me.
Your die really hates you tonight.
13!
Really hates you tonight.
That's definitely some magic right there.
I have rolled above a 6 exactly once. No, sorry. I did roll a 12 and a 14, but I've been doing a lot of fucking rolling, and that's it. Everything else has been 6 or under.
Alright, well, it's, yep, magic. Alright, I'm gonna walk up to it and, try peering through it without magic vision. Does that distort or become dark or whatever?
As you get closer, it stops and shifts from being dark to just kind of hazy, like you're looking through like frosted glass.
Okay. So can I see any colors or shapes through that frost?
There seems to be another room, another well-lit room of similar style to the one you're in on the next side, with additional doorways.
Alright, I'm gonna reach out a hand and
There
see.
doesn't seem to be anything moving on the other side except for maybe flames
Okay,
that are lighting the place.
okay. I'm going to reach out a hand to see if there's any physicality to this barrier.
Nope, it passes straight through.
Alright.
And it's still attached from the pull it back.
I'm going to hop through, look around, and then see if I can go back.
Alright. As you hop through, you'll see a room with 4 doorways, each similarly obscured. And you are able to hop back.
Alright. I say, well, doorway's safe. There's more doors on the other side. Some sort of maze or something, I don't know. Like Ramesses Tower up in this place.
Great.
Up!
Well, through the door then. I'm also gonna pull out my notebook and start mapping.
Okay.
Your map is a room with 1 exit, and now a room with 4 exits, one of which goes back to the room with 1 exit.
Well, 4 additional.
Additional?
So
It's 5
there's
total?
5 total.
Oh.
I am extremely curious about something.
It's a 5-sided room?
Is it a round
No,
room, or
there's
is it...
2 on the far side, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Basically, there's 2 in each corner of the far wall.
Okay, I am very curious about something. I know both that we are like south of, or rather, we walked through a door on the south side of the tower, correct? So theoretically, we are south of the tower.
Theoretically, though you're arrived in a place that didn't have a door back to where you came from, so that's... Well, possibly correct. There's not enough grounds to be confident about it.
Which is why I'm going to cast Know the Way. Which is just a normal action, or, 2 actions. I know which direction is north, and I, know the direction of a place I was in the last 24 hours, which will be the bottom of the tower.
Okay. So directly across from you is north. So you've turned 180 degrees.
I hate this.
And you have no concept of where the bottom of the tower is.
I really hate this. It's really cool. I am not a fan.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Pip is having a absolute crisis right now, just spinning in circles. Okay, no, this is fine, Okay. So I'm in the second room, right? The doorway behind me is south. Shit. I just did a lot of spinning in circles. How long do I know which is the way? Is it just the same? Yeah, it's just a single moment. Okay. No, I can tell by the other people in this room the orientation. And so I still know which way was north and which way was south. Okay, cool. I want to go back through the first door. Or not, I want to go back to the first room and cast Know the Way again.
Okay, I had not been aware that you went to the second room.
Yeah, no. We all went to the second room.
Alright. Then you cannot go back to the first room.
Interesting.
As the last one of you entered, because I apparently missed that, what looks like a old used campfire in the middle of the room lights. With 4 bedrolls around it. Stagger, we're not sure if the bedrolls or campfire were there before, as you were just taking a quick glance of the place. They might have been, but perhaps they've only just appeared.
Well, that worked. And they don't look like they're like generic bedrolls. They're not ours.
Generic bedrolls. Seeming to match some of what came from the camp above.
Like with our stuff?
Not with your stuff,
Nope.
but like you at least to the scouts especially who looked around, they seem to match the bedrolls that other people have at the camp.
Okay.
So in other words, the 4 missing diggers probably ended up here.
Could be.
But where are they now?
I can tell you.
I want to look. Is it just bedrolls, or is there like backpacks or any other?
Just bedrolls.
Just bedrolls. Okay. I mean, I'm still gonna take a peek, like blankets on the bedrolls and stuff.
Yeah, like they seem like they are set out for a proper rest.
Okay, I'm gonna go fiddling through the bedrolls. See if I find anything in the covers or anything. Pillows. Are there pillows?
I mean, I don't think there'd be pillows.
Okay.
At most, you find like some like crumb of a ration, maybe.
Okay.
But like there are signs of relatively recent use, but other than that, there's nothing of note.
So did the door just disappear? Do when we went through?
Well, maybe whoever came in is out exploring. There's no sign here that there was a violence committed. Or perhaps there are traps deeper in. But there's, from this evidence that we have, nothing but possibility that we might find the missing people. Alive and intact.
That is true, but time also seems to work differently here.
What do you mean?
We all woke up at the same time despite having gone through the doors at least probably 30 minutes apart from start to finish, maybe more.
We don't know that that means time works differently. We just know that that means that it magically woke us up once we were all here. That much time could have passed anyway.
Which also begs an interesting question of how it knows we're all together.
Do me a favor and make a intelligence check. Anyone who
You're
wants to.
causing paradox. You're pointing out plot conveniences.
Okay, that's better. Intelligence, that is probably a 15 total?
Probably.
As you talk your way through it, you'll have a dawning and potentially horrific realization. If you all woke up at the same time, you don't necessarily know how long you were out.
I was actually about
they
to point
think
that out.
they were
It could
out.
be the last day already.
Yeah. Or past it, for all you know.
Congratulations, we're outside the time loop.
Mm-hmm. Or, on the other hand, time could work differently here and we could be frozen. It's possible that no time passed since we've been outside.
That would
Or
be
no time
convenient for
passed
us.
on the outside. It would be. But my point is just that we don't know.
Do I have any ability to get a sense of if a space is affected by the power of the divine? I don't think I have any spell or ritual for that. So, I don't know, but I can perform rituals, sort of.
Best I could offer you is that if you were to pray and get an answer, you know at least your God's power can reach you here, but you wouldn't really know if it was affected by the power of like a different deity or something.
Well, that first part is good enough for me. I'm going to do
But
that.
also, not getting a reply is not a guaranteed
Yeah.
negative either.
I know. Can't prove a negative here. I'm going to reach out to. I'm gonna kneel down and reach out to Kazo, praying to gracious lady of family and wealth. I hear my prayer. Your follower is lost in another dimension and seeks guidance. The world is soon to end and many families with it, and I seek to stop that happening. I pray an answer from you that I might know I am on the right path or way off of it.
You're going to feel a small sense of warmth, which maybe that's a response. Maybe someone's just standing a little too close and you're picking up some body heat. But
Amarina, back up, you're burning up here.
What?
There's nothing-
I think I'm pretty cold.
there's nothing definitive.
Well, if nothing else for the moment, we are on our own. I suggest we look for a way out, and quickly.
I suppose there is one other thing I could proffer. If you were to rest and your spell slots are restored, then you would know definitively that this place is not outside the reach of your deity.
Good to know.
As you know, your power is not internal but external.
Well, once our resources are expended, and we are forced to rest, at least I have a way that I can check if my goddess power can reach me. But until then, we must assume that we have very little time before all of this ends, and we are pulled back to the start of things. So let us learn what we can learn, And yes, I understand that it's possible that we have forced ourselves out of the time loop and much worse things are afoot, but I can't really begin to wrap my mind around those things, and they aren't helpful to the goal. So I'm going to suggest that we assume that if we die or run out of time, we'll be returned to the beginning once again. So let us learn what we can before that happens.
Okay, so when someone walked into this room, when we were back there, they could walk back, but we can't walk back now because we're all here?
Wait, we can't
I
go
think
back to the
question,
start?
There's no longer a doorway
What?
from where you came from.
Yeah, because the door is gone.
No, damn it! Pound on the wall.
Yeah,
Give me my door
thought you
back.
noticed. Yeah, kinda just disappeared.
Well, I suppose that means that, like you said, Pip, this place does seem to understand that we are a group and intends us to travel together. If that is the case, it might mean that we can at least send one person through each door before determining which door we wish to take.
I'm really curious to what happened if I were to, like, walk 2 rooms ahead. Could I come back?
I don't know. It will require experimentation, which I'm sure is making Pip very excited.
Pip looks very anxious.
That's a version of excited.
It's the bad version of excited. I feel like you were implying the good version of excited.
Look, I was still technically correct, which is the best kind of correct.
Pip really just genuinely does not like the fact that North is not where they expect it to be, and they have no idea where they are in relation to the tower.
Nope. The tower's gone.
Magic isn't supposed to work like this.
Isn't it, though? I mean, the angels are planewalkers, right? One decided to leave their home with no compass to tell them how to get back, and now I'm here. I have to believe that things happen for a reason.
Side note, actually, that has triggered Pip to calm down a little bit and is now questioning, what can I surmise about the fact that Know the Way has no idea where I am in relation to the tower? Like, is that we are definitively on a different plane of existence?
I wouldn't say definitively, but that is most likely.
Okay.
Like, basically, there is no correlation between this place and that tower.
Cool.
I do have one fun spell here to help us.
So I guess the other way to put it is there is no definitive path from here to there.
Yeah. Or the maps do not overlap anyway.
Aha, I have a focus spell for this. Actually, it kind of seems like it plays into what we're doing. I have soothing words, which help to alleviate stress and mind control and things like that. So, there you go. Soothing words. Talk about angels. Going to assume that happened. Alright, now then. Why don't we at least test this theory that we have before us? We have 4 doors. We don't know which way to go. But we know that once all of us were on this side of a doorway, that door disappeared. To go back. I'm going to go through this door. I point to the one, off to the left, using our starting point as the orienting point. So not
try
one of the two doors
it.
together.
Let me try and put down some basics here to help visualize this.
I actually put a little map I've been drawing onto the stream. It currently consists of 2 rooms and 5 door markers.
Let me go just take a look at that then. If I can get my computer to cooperate.
It's very simplistic.
Yes, but if it's accurate enough, then I'll just work with that, making sure that things match up. Twitch. P4. Yeah, that's accurate. With the one with the 2 doors being north, if that's of any help.
Alright, so we'll just put a,
Okay.
I'll do this.
And so, are you going with left
So I'm going with
of
west.
the map on stream?
I'm going
West,
with
okay.
west. So this door here. And I want to do the same thing I did the first time, and step through it and see if I can step back.
You can.
All right.
Can we still like see his shape on the other side of the door when he steps through?
If you're close to the door,
Okay.
you can see it, but it's somewhat distorted.
Yeah.
So what do I see of the room on the other side before I step back?
You see that there's kind of a bend in the outgoing hallway. And there's some like scratch marks and things along it.
So it's like a 90-degree bend, like this.
Yes. 90-degree bend. Though I would say probably south, so that the others have places they can go.
That way.
Yes.
Wonderful.
All right. I'll just step back and say, all right, see, the door didn't disappear. I'm going to currently surmise that is because we didn't all step through. The hallway there bends south. Back toward the direction we came from, basically. I don't know more than that. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with the northwest door.
Alright. It will also have a 90-degree turn to the west. It's
Like
also
this.
lit and has scratches, tracks, evidence of some sort of creature having been through here.
Scratches. All right. I come back through. Say so. Some large creature seems to have left evidence of its passage in the form of gouges in the stonework.
Yes.
In the stonework.
They're not deep, but they're there.
All right. Northeast door. Is it going to be a bend to the east?
That is correct.
I think I know how this puzzle works. All right.
Yeah, if you want, you can fill out the other bend while you're at it.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And probably what I should do is move this whole thing down on my map because it looks like it's going to go more southward than northward.
This is fabulous. It looks like a. It looks like strong Squidward.
I can, cool.
Strong robot Squidward.
Look, I'm drawing with my mouse. I'm not very good.
Great. No, I love it. It's perfect.
That there. Grab my stupid little fill tool to put that back, and yeah, there we go.
Is it like Are they like sharp 90-degree turns or more like curves into a 90-degree
are.
turn?
I'm gonna say sharp because when I build this out, it's gonna be blocky because it's how the system works.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, so I can treat everything like it's on a grid with even squares.
Yes.
Okay,
Because this will be hopefully built out by the time we do next session.
gotcha.
Because this one's almost
Whee!
over.
Okay, so we've got bends that go everywhere but north. Where do we want to go?
And I suppose I could give you descriptions of the other two tunnels.
Oh yeah, that would actually
north,
help.
Northeast appears to have some sort of like goop across the floor. Various colors. And there appears to be some sort of like snail slime trail.
Oh yay, my
east.
favorite enemy.
But that the slime trail is in the tunnel to the east.
Definitely not flail snails.
Oh my gosh. He said that was to the east.
Wait, oh really?
The goop
So-
is northeast.
Oh,
whereas
I see.
The trail is east.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Different rooms. Okay.
And all of these are lit.
Oh, perfect. Not the lighting, the fact that it is now flail snail trail.
Oh god.
The only problem with paint is that you
Flat
can't.
snails are fun, though I don't think they currently have a version of those in this system.
I'm just thinking gelatinous cube, but I don't know.
Well, until I'm proven otherwise, I'm gonna keep calling it a flail snail. Because how else am I supposed to refer to it? We don't know what it is.
Giant snail.
Yeah, but that's not as fun. This one rhymes. And this way I can pretend I know what we're gonna be up against. Okay, so. Way with slimy snail trails in it. Way with rainbow goop in it. Way with lighting and scratches, or way with no lighting but scratches.
They all have lighting.
Thought they were all
It's-
They all have lighting.
I'm trying to think of a way to distinguish the two scratching ones.
Is one deeper? More? More like a pack of rats versus a giant bulette?
Taller, shorter.
I would say that there's. I know, I'm just gonna make them the same for now, because I don't think I actually have a different encounter for those two.
This is like a choose your destiny situation. What are we going to fight? Something that will kill us? No way. You will never win.
So I don't think I actually will distinguish them. We have scratches and other scratches. Yeah. Your guess is the best you're gonna get. But they are all lit.
I have amazing guesses, okay?
I want to poke through into any of the ones. I don't really care which one.
Alright, how far are you looking to poke?
I'm just popping in, casting Know the Way, and just confirming that north holds true.
Alright, you pop through, and the cardinal directions do not seem to betray you. Again.
Okay, good. Just the first time sounds good. Which kind of makes sense because whatever. Okay. North is north. Good to know.
North is down on my map, sorry.
That's fine. I mean, north is north in the sense of north is still north in the other rooms. At least for right now. Honestly, I will probably still cast No Direction every room we go into, just to make sure. But for right now, north is north.
That's what cantrips are for.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Alright, so. With the last 30 seconds, are we going in the snail trail, the rainbow goo, the big scratches, or the medium scratches?
I don't know. Do you think we're gonna fight something?
Yes.
More than likely. I kind of want to study the rainbow goop, but I don't think I want to fight whatever left it behind.
I bet the goop is rainbow because it has elemental properties, and it will burn you, and freeze you, and poison you. Not you
Did
specifically.
you touch any of it?
No, I tasted it.
Feel like it's worth pointing out I never said the word rainbow.
No, you said many colors. I said rainbow. Because it's one word versus two words.
That's fine. I just want to make sure that we are aware of where certain pieces of information have come from.
The only one gathering information here is the kobold, so you are subject to his will.
Pip is gathering some information. Oh god, it's an advertisement.
Oh yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
We're also at time.
We are at time. I was hoping that we would have a decision before time, but I guess not.
Next time down.
Yes, inevitably.
So
Join us next time on Let's Do the Time.
Give it 55 seconds.
I should say I will not be able to run a game next week because I have to work.
Sets.
But
Sag.
hopefully that work will let me afford the graphics card I want, as opposed to the one I can afford.
Ugh.
Which
Is
would
this
be
more
nice.
driving?
Yes.
Alright. 25 seconds. Just have to pretend to like each other for 25 more seconds.
I don't know if I can handle that.
No, that is well outside my wheelhouse.
Good gosh.
It's all over there.
I'm at my limits.
All of you are terrible. Alright. The ads ended, so now we can say goodbye.
I can roleplay
know if I
mild
can do it
tolerance
again.
at best.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I can do it again.
Alright, so we'll determine where we're going next time on Let's Do the Time Loop Again. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you then. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye bye.
I stream.